Hi everybody and welcome to episode 4 of Stiga NHL Hockey World with Chris and Luke. I'm Chris and here is my son Luke.
Hello.
And from our last episode you might remember that we had started going through our collection of teams and also showing you what designs we've done on the goaltenders pads of each of those teams. So we're just going to continue on with our next 5 teams in alphabetical order and show you what we've done, what we've got and who we've tried to depict with their goal pads. So Lukey, who have we got first here?
The Dallas Stars.
The Dallas Stars. So as you can see, this is an old version of the Dallas Stars. So to go with that, we've looked up when Dallas Stars wore this uniform, and back then Marty Turco was their goaltender, and you can see his goal pads were this really cool gold colour with a bit of black trim. So slightly out of the box, but I suppose he was a little bit like that himself as a goaltender. I'll just turn him around. And there's a little bit of trim on the back there of the glove. But yeah, essentially gold with black trim. So quite unique compared to some of the other goaltenders that we do have that we'll show you. Okay. Lukey. And that's the Dallas Stars.
Okay.
So Lukey, next team.
We have got the Detroit Red Wings.
Detroit Red Wings, and as you can see, we've got them in both home and away uniforms. The away uniform, the white, was the most recent, whereas the red uniform
just came out.
The red one is the older one, which was in 2003, which came with no faces, and also the gloves were black. So just with the figures, the actual players, we had to paint faces on them. And also paint the gloves red, and we fixed up a bit of the white trim as well, because the older models tended to be a little bit less detailed. Okay, and so the goaltender, Jimmy Howard for the Detroit Red Wings. You'll see that he's got the same design on both his home and away, and I'll just let you focus in on those. Pretty cool. As we've said before, that we take still shots off Google of each of the goaltenders. So we Google their name and images in a certain year, and it comes up with what they were wearing. So that's what we'll paint. So this is Jimmy Howard 2014. So we got that. A little bit of trim on the back, such. Just looking at that one, I still need to paint his glove. Alright, who we got next, Vicky?
Next up we have the Edmonton Oilers.
The Edmonton Oilers, and these are an old model, so it's about a 2005-2006 version of what uniform they wore, and their goaltender back then was Dwayne Rollison, and these pads look awesome. This is virtually what he had with the gold and the navy, and it looks really cool. Matches the trim on the jersey. Get a good look at that, and then if I just turn it around, you'll see some really detailed design on the back of that. It almost looks like the Scottish flag. I'm not sure it was meant to be that, but that's how it looked on the still photo that we took this from. So that's Dwayne Rollison from the Edmonton Oilers back in 2005-2006. Obviously, he's moved on to a couple of different teams since then. All right, Lukey, who we got next?
Next up, we've got the Florida Panthers.
The Florida Panthers, and we only have the away version of these guys too. It'd be nice if Stiga put out some home versions of Edmonton and Florida, so we can get those. So, similarly to Edmonton, we went back to when Florida did wear these uniforms, 2005, even prior to that, 2004, and Ed Belfour was the goaltender. And I really like these pads. These are really cool. They stand out, and obviously the original pads on all the tenders are black. So when you can depict exactly what they wore, and colour them appropriately, it really makes them stand out. But they look really good, I reckon. What do you think, Luke?
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely.
That's Ed Belfour from the Florida Panthers way back when. Okay, and last for tonight, who we got?
The Los Angeles Kings, who
United
won the Stanley Cup.
Yep, current Stanley Cup champions, the LA Kings. So we have the old away version and the new black home version of the LA Kings. And I'll show you Jonathan Quick, the pads for these. The still shot showed this purple colour, whereas the actual figurine that you get back, this was almost like a real blue purple. But I thought I'd go with what the still shot showed, which was more of a real mauvey purple. And a little bit of trim on the back of his glove as well. But the silver and purple looks nice. That's Jonathan Quick in his away uniform when it was that. Obviously that's changed in the last couple of years to more of a white and black. And this is one of my favourite ones, Jonathan Quick again, in the home uniform black. But the silver and black and the white just looks awesome. You can have a look closely there. Okay, and I'll just turn him around so you can see a bit of the trim on the back, sorry. On the glove there. So a little bit more detail on the back. So that is Jonathan Quick. I particularly like the blocker on this. The blocker looks really cool. Okay. So there are the next 5 teams that we have in our collection. Dallas, Detroit, Edmonton, Florida, and the LA Kings.
In alphabetical order.
Yeah, so the next episode we'll go on with the next 5. Hopefully your team's coming up and you'll be able to see what ideas you might want to do. Maybe paint your goaltender or see what you can come up with. If you have an older version, you might need to paint those as well. Alright, till next time, enjoy your hockey. Bye for now.
Bye.